Welcome, everyone. So today, I'd like to tell you a famous parable from the Chavot Levavot. What does he say? Listen clearly. There was once a certain town. And it was a very weird town. What they would do is, any person that they felt that came into the town, right? They made him, after what happened was, they made him a king. Listen to this. A poor man walks in and he's coming to collect money. Now he's going to collect money. He's poor guy collecting money. Here, they're collecting money. They look at him and they say, "Oh wow, you're gonna be our king." And they take off. They tell him, "Come with us." They take him off to a crazy palace. He sits on like a throne, and they give him brand new clothing with ornaments of gold. They dress him up the most hashub, important way. They give him a crazy ring. This is the signet ring. Whatever you say goes, my dear king. And now he's walking around. They're all respecting him and give him the honor. And he's saying, "This is the most awkward town I've been in. What's going on over here? This is wild. I come in here and they're giving me such honor. I'm coming here to collect money. And this is what they do?" Anyway, he has all these advisors. And he has all these people working for him, and then he becomes extremely close to one of the advisors, and he keeps on giving him. He's giving him helping him out, giving him money, and this king is on top of the world with all this gold and this. So one day he tells one of this main advisor, "What's going on over here is very, 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 very abnormal. No, everything's okay. Again, a week goes by, 2 weeks goes by, 1 month goes by, 2 months goes by, 3 months goes by, 6 months goes by. He tells his advisor, "Please, let me know what's going on." He says, "My dear king, you were the best king that we've ever had. For me, you gave me so much and you helped me so much. I'm going to tell you. But if I tell you, don't tell anybody that I told you, because otherwise, they'll kill me. This town will kill me." So what is it? Tells him like this. In this town, what we do is we put a king. Every year we change the king. And we choose one that comes from out of town. We have visitors, they come out of town, and he's so excited, this person that we pull in, and we tell him, "You're the king of our town." And he brings his family and he stays as a king for the whole year. And I'll tell you what we do. At the end of the year, we throw the king out. We take everything that he had, all the gold and the silver and the throne and the chariots. But the king himself doesn't know that. So as soon as the year is up, we take this king, and exactly 1 year, we take him, all the guys coming together, all his own advisors as well, they take him and they throw him out. They throw him out, him and his family, with nothing, zero. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, that's the truth. How many months do I have left?" He says, "Right now, you really have about 6 months left." So what does he do? He goes ahead and he starts sending gifts to his hometown. Where his original was, he starts sending gifts to his hometown. And he's sending gold bars, and he's not wasting no time no more. He's not wasting no time. Every day he's sending another gold bar, another gold bar, and he's sending every day. Finally, the 6 months finish, and they took this king and his family and they just took the king, they chucked him, they stripped all of his old gold and silver and all his clothes. They gave him back his old clothing like a poor man, and he was sent off. And he was sent off to his old town, and now he sits back and not poor anymore. He has all these riches in his new town. The nimshal is, the conclusion of this nimshal is, that is every person in this world. Every person in this world comes here as a king. Yeah, Baruch Hashem, you're loving life. This amazing life over here. This is awesome. You eat, you sleep, you drink, you this, you that. You're like a king. But don't forget where you're originally from. Your original hometown is where? With Hashem, where? Up there in Shamayim. That's your original hometown. Your neshama, before it was put in this world, you made a shevuah that you're going to come back, right? You're going to come back to the next world. You're going to come back, but what are you going to come back with? What are you going to come back with? So therefore, a person in this world, you have to send gold bars in your hometown, where you're originally from. The Olam HaNeshamot. With Hashem, you're originally with Hashem. That's where you originally came from. Now you're going to go to this whole entire town after 120 years, and they're going to tell you, what'd you come back with? What'd you come back with? And that's why Munbaz HaMelech. There's a very famous story about Munbaz HaMelech, which is brought down in Masechet Batra, how he was a king. And what he did was, when he generated from generation. So this is like a few generations later, and now he becomes king, and now he has all this wealth that all his parents and his grandparents left. And what did he do? Munbaz HaMelech, what did he do? He started giving away charity. He started giving tzedakah like crazy. Tzedakah. And it was just amazing to see. They never saw such a king giving so much charity. So, my dear king, his advisors are telling him, stop already. You're giving so much charity. Stop. Look, learn from your father, your grandfather, your great-grandfather. They had all this wealth. You're going to have nothing. You're going to give out everything. What are you going to do? What are you going to be left with? So Munbaz HaMelech told them, you're not understanding. Whatever I give to tzedakah, I'm just giving it and I'm putting it in my hometown. Because after 120 years, when we leave this world, Hashem is going to bring back all the money that you gave away to charity. And what's going to be with that money for charity? Hashem says, this is yours. You're going to get all this back. Remember, you just, when you give tzedakah, what you're doing is, you're just putting that check in your bank account till after 120, they give it back to you. Do you understand what I'm telling you here today? So therefore, it'll be so easy for you to give charity now. Some people, it's so easy for them to give charity. How? You see, I told you, anytime something's going good, the Yetzer Hara has to get involved. You know, this guy's screaming, Joey, has to get involved over here. It's always like that. Because Yetzer Hara knows that, oh man, he's gonna send such a message like that, I gotta break it. So he screams out, Joey, could you move me a car? Your car's blocking. That's what it is, by the way. Yetzer Hara is always there to stop you. Right now, we in a way, we got him. Now, in a way, the next time you're giving a charity check, Chavod, this is great. I'll give you a check, I'll give you whatever you want. You know, you're helping the guy. But the Gemara says, our rabbis teach us, who's getting helped out more? You. Somebody comes to Joey, and he comes, yeah, Joe, can I get a check? I need a charity check. And you write him out a check, and you feel so good, you helped him out, which you should. You should feel great that you helped him out. But you have to know yourself that you're gaining more than you're giving. This is facts. This is facts. You're gaining more when you give that check to tzedakah. You gain more than the person receiving the check. Now you see, wow, I got a check. Now the guy can go eat, and he can support his family, and he can pay his tuition bill, and he can go, and he can support his wife and his kids, and wow, and he's so happy. He comes out, he got $20,000, $30,000, and he's so happy. Wow, he's thrilled. Wow. But who has to be more thrilled? The guy who wrote the check. The guy who wrote the check, he has to make a party. He has to go and say, before you leave my office, we're going to make a l'chaim. We're going to make a l'chaim. You want to bring some a cup of coffee? You want to bring orange juice? You want to bring whatever you want to bring? L'chaim, shakol yabed baro. Wow, yeah, you have to celebrate more. It's the same thing with everything. Why? You support a yeshiva. You support a shul. You support a bet midrash. Wow, you have to jump up with joy. You have to jump up with joy. You know why? Because you're gaining. All you're doing is you're putting back money in your bank account. That's what you're doing. You're putting money. It's like that king. That king knows he has only 1 year. We have 120 years. And then you're going to go back to your creator. What are you going to go with? What are you going to go with? I'm giving just an example of charity. But one of the examples is charity. So the next time you're giving somebody a check, whether to support anything, guess where it's coming back to you? It's coming back to you. And that's why you have to be happy. You have to be ecstatic with the simcha. That's charity. But now we're going to go to mitzvot. I can end here. That'll be sufficient. However, I just want to say, it's with every mitzvah. I just gave an example for charity. It's every mitzvah. You learn one word. You learn one halakha. Every day you come to shul, you learn one halakha, just one halakha. You're gaining Gan Eden. Kol hashoneh halachot muftach lo shehu ben ha'olam haba. It's facts. If it says it, it means it. It's not a joke. It's not just writing like that. That's why sometimes a person hear the halakha that the rabbi is saying in the day. And if you're in a shul that they don't do that, speak to the rabbi. Maybe, Rabbi, can you do that? You'll have a zchut for every single person sitting there for the rest of your life that, wow, the rabbi generated. Even go, whoever shul you're in, whichever yeshiva, whatever you're in, tell the rabbi, let's add a class. Let's add a shiur. I'll get you the guys. I'll help you out. You know what happens? Every single person learning in that shiur, you have part of the zchut. Hear what's going on over here? Every single person in that shiur, you have part of the zchut. And it's with every single mitzvah. And therefore, the next time you're writing a check for charity or you're sending money for charity, something, just know you are putting it in your own bank account. Like Munbaz HaMelech, he sent it all out. This is the great lesson. Have that emunah, feel it in your bones, and the next time you give tzedakah, just you be happy, because guess what? You're helping, and it's just sending all the money to your own bank account after 120.